I like this person's name.
It's your own memoir?
Fluence. It's good. I like it. Okay. I have made a board. Plus attack, sword intent, chi, unrestrained. Okay, so you just play like the sword intent board. Cool. Okay. Then I'm just gonna play the sword intent board until then. Easy peasy. Undersword. Okay. I have a better board in my hand, but it'll wait. Easy.
Do you love how he's just constantly softly caressing his sword? Just like, shh, it'll be okay.
I think he's strumming it. Like there's like little like strings on it. He's like dum, 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 dum. That's what's going on.
Plus attack on tier 2 is in like the plus damage, like plus raw attack imp.
Yeah. That's
tier 2 plus 3.
Do you like that we're taking like max damage this round?
No, I
think it's
well, yeah,
fine.
because I get to go to bed earlier. I had to think about it a little bit, but yeah, no, actually, I do.
The best thing about trash talking Bud is every time you lose to it, you get to feel really good.
I don't get why people think Bud is a bad card. Bud is 11 for 1 chi. Bud is flank.
I'm still playing Fulu,
It doesn't
right?
require it being in any spot.
Still playing Fulu, right?
If you're taking the chi, why would you? What would be the reason for? I guess 1,000 evil.
Formation.
I think I'm painter. I think I'm painter here to try and well, it's painter or formation, but painter for more unrestrained swords, more force.
Okay. I'm trying to just click the painter button. Yes, Fulu. Well, too late now.
Fulu's probably right, but I don't want to be right.
If that's being right, I don't want to be wrong. Oh, these cards are terrible. I'm gonna put this card on
Sword
my board.
defense is better than slash if you're doing that.
I don't really want to.
Did they buff toning? I swear it used to be like 2-1-2.
Sorry, senpai. I suspect with Fulu just having like a Divine Walk Fulu and Thousand Evils is good. You make like Thousand Evils a thing. At some point they did buff toning. Gather
So
Force.
border. The argument against formation is that we aren't really doing cycling unrestrained sword. We're doing first cycle unrestrained sword. We're doing sword intent unrestrained sword.
Good upgrades.
That's a maxed out sword defense if we want it.
Just kind of need a better cheat card than this.
Yeah, shame we don't have any chi.
I can roll Sword Slash. Because I'm taking Sword Intent on his sword anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
To clarify as well, I want to make it clear just so people understand. I do think... I don't know why we rolled another card here. I think we're good with what we have, right? What are we looking for? How? In one card? You
Maybe.
need 2.
But I can
And
still...
you're rolling on the tier where there aren't unrestrained ones.
It's true I'm rolling on a tier where there aren't unrestrained ones. But is that really what we're doing? Yes? Maybe I was supposed to break through here. Anyway.
Yeah, I think you're breaking through here. I also think you're upgrading the Embryo's attack, combining the sword defenses, and playing the Embryo. You may play the sword defenses separate this turn, though. I think playing the sword defenses separate is also reasonable here, and just play Embryo next turn.
I think so.
But anyways, yeah, to clarify, Fulu is better if you're willing to flex and play things that aren't unrestrained as well. I think if you're going purely force unrestrained or we're trying to get content for the stream, Painter is the best just because it's more likely to be able to get something, right? Even if Fulu is the better boards, Fulu is the better boards because it can flex out here. Whereas Painter is like, yeah, we're probably going to see an unrestrained 2 at some point.
Do you know you can get Exercise Bones on tier 1?
I don't see the word physique on there.
Ah, they replaced it with a relevant effect. Neat.
Wait, do you not like Exercise Bones now?
Not really. It's kind of bad.
I'm sorry?
It's Fraxide formation.
I'm sorry? When did we start? Dragon Realm's great, right? Isn't Dragon Realm fantastic for the build?
Spender roll.
Also, I would
Combine
stop
these.
rolling probably until 4. Yeah.
Is it I'm not going to hold a painting
The
forever?
Flying Fang is better than the Embryo, isn't it?
Yep. I agree. Guy who plays Unrestrained. I'm glad there's a guy who plays Unrestrained. That feels like something we need in the world. Also, rather it not be me. But so it goes. No, I don't really like Exercise Bones. I think it's, like, extremely overrated. I think Like, how much damage does Exercise Bones do? Right.
I'm sorry, this sounds like some BS from someone with really frail bones.
They're onto me. Scatter.
Can you put your drink down to stop laughing? I heard that over the mic. There's just some guy at home with like glass bones going, yeah, Bone Day's not that good. No, dude, every day is Bone Day.
Terrible board. Yeah, you're attacking my chat. Unreal. I invite you onto my stream. I open my house to you. That's how you repay me.
So, random comment.
Mhm.
I'll let you do the count first. Yeah, this looks like a really good turn.
I want to break through.
If we can break through.
What am I kicking though?
We can't break through.
I have to kick like.
We can't break through, we just have to do it next turn, I think.
I mean,
It's so important to keep every single card we have here.
usually
right?
this is enough to kill.
I can't imagine kicking Contemplate Spirits here.
Usually, I would always break through here normally.
Do what you want. You're the one piloting this.
I think I can't. Kick Chi Perfusion and generate the Chi. That's heads up. I like that.
I think that's reasonable.
I always feel
Certain
like I'm
sense.
gonna click the wrong button.
Yeah, this is an improvement. That was a good call.
Yeah.
Longest do has some really good tips.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely bails me out every time I'm playing the Illusion Tune board.
Yeah. But no, anyways, I think it was last night on stream, or maybe it was the stream before. But I was playing a late game Chi Sword Intent thing, right? But I had no multi hits, right?
Okay.
I had a sick inspiration sword, like a maxed inspiration sword and like 16 Chi, but like no multi hits whatsoever. And I couldn't figure out what to do because I couldn't find any of them. And I draw a consonant sword formation and immediately kick it because it's a terrible card. And as soon as I kicked it, I'm like, oh,
That was it.
oh, because I had a Dharma. I was just like, how do I make this inspiration sword do anything?
Inspiration doesn't do anything, right?
I mean,
It's just
can
worse
you
than...
kill if you drop the contemplate right now for the inspiration? Do you kill on 5 with just embryo, defense, inspiration, fang, thunder?
I think because he
Sword
just...
intent, it's 24, 38, 49. It's 52 damage. How much health does he have?
I think he
No,
also
it doesn't
just
kill.
bought HP from the shop. So, I'm just gonna kick Inspiration, because it sucks. I'm just gonna play this board. Yeah, so we were talking about Bones earlier. I actually just think it's not very good. I think it's kind of bad. I think it does so much less damage than, like, most of the cards in the sect. And putting it on your board is a really easy way to lose because... Speaking of losing, because you play really...
If you played the inspiration flying fang, you win that, but you win it anyways, it's fine.
Easy. My normal attacks are better than his. Yeah, I think it just doesn't do enough damage. I think it does like max 9 damage on tier 1. And then you're losing fights because you're playing like weak cards. And then you get to like the mid game and you're on like 30 Destiny when you break through on your physique board. I don't know, just been kind of unimpressed with it. This is actually better than charging because it does 2 damage. So that's exciting.
So, counterpoint to your Bones argument.
Mhm.
You look like you don't drink milk.
I knew you were gonna come after my bones again. Unreal. You give this man an inch. If it was called Drink Milk, I'd probably be a lot higher on the card. It was just a picture of Tukui like chugging a 2 liter. I'd be Way more keen on it, I think.
You know what he's done? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
What's
A 2-liter?
Yeah, like a 2-liter carton of milk. Don't have 2-liter cartons of milk in America?
We have a gallon of milk.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What the fuck is a 2-liter? Right, 2 liters. 2 liters in America are like pretty much always like the big soda bottles. So I was just picturing like a big soda bottle of milk.
You don't have
you like your milk
cartons of
carbonated?
milk? You guys don't
No,
have...
we have milk cartons, but it's not as 2 liters. It's usually like a 1 liter of milk.
But you have 2-liter, like a 2-liter carton of milk, right?
Do we have other Americans speak up? Do we have 2 liter? Like we just call them milk cartons. Yeah, it's milk. It's like 1 liters of milk.
But there's like
if you're getting more than a 1 liter of milk, you get the gallon instead.
I don't know what a gallon is. Stop saying gallon.
Yeah, there's like a half gallon. There's a gallon. I don't know of a 2 liter
I don't know
for milk.
These are made up words.
I'm looking for what a 2 liter of milk looks like. Oh, that's weird.
Stu, the person who has good lines, is telling us that he gets 2 liters.
In America, though? Yeah, quarts and pints, yeah. I'm used to like a quart of milk, or like a gallon of milk, or like a half gallon of milk, or something like that.
How many sips is a gallon? Yeah, that's a great question. How many sips is a gallon?
Well, a sip isn't a measured amount.
America has unhinged units of measure. There's like this whole thing about like how you can recycle your plastic milk cartons. Do you not do that?
Wait, you call the plastic ones cartons? The cartons are the paper ones.
It's all they're all milk. I guess maybe they're not cartons. I don't know. 2-liter carton of milk. That sounds right. That sounds
no, when you talk about a carton, when you talk about a carton of milk in America, that's like the paper,
okay.
like not the.
Okay. Let me ask this: do you have 2-liter bottles of milk?
No.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
We have 2-liter bottles of sodas. We have gallons of milk, half gallons of milk, 1 liters of milk. Apparently, we do have 2 liters of milk, but they're not nearly as common.
The fuck is
yeah, a 2-liter. When you talk about a 2-liter, you talk about sodas in America. That was my thought. Is like you're talking about one of those big soda bottles.
What the fuck is a gallon? 4 liters of milk?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you swim in it? Hell? What do you need that much milk for? What the hell?
I can't breathe.
You keep it in your fridge. How big are your fridge is? Do you just like a second house for your fridge where you store all your milk while it goes off?
Actually, yes, a lot of Americans do have a second fridge. But anyway, yeah. So I guess that's the thing is we don't we don't have 2 liters because we have half gallons instead.
Okay, that
which
makes
is about the same size.
Makes a little bit more sense.
Oh my god! But yeah, most Americans do buy it by the gallon.
Jesus.
Which is apparently 4 liters. Oh my god! I didn't think this was gonna be what broke us. Or me.
There we go, done.
Oh boy. I stopped breathing there for a moment, so that was fun.
Is milk like corn, where you just have corn pouring out of every orifice? Because it's like enormously subsidized.
Oh
I didn't know that.
We have a lot of milk.
I see.
We do milk in a lot of things.
I see.
A lot of you replace a lot of things with milk in recipes as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Corn syrup milk. Yeah. That sounds right. That sounds emotionally true.
Oh my god. I died.
I don't really know
what happened to this game while I was gone.
I don't know. We killed some people. I have these cards
you guys
in
have
my hand.
flavored milk, right?
Yeah, flavored milk for little babies.
No, chocolate milk, chalky milk. You don't have chalky milk?
I like that I said little babies, and you're like, no, chalky milk.
Yeah. chalky milk.
It's not for babies.
Who doesn't love chalky milk?
I'm not
It's
playing...
like easily for like elementary school and middle schoolers as well. Oh, well, I'm dragging myself for everything else. I was I was talking with my friends yesterday about some event that was happening in Australia. There was some show I wanted to see that was actually just happening out there.
Okay.
Oh no, it wasn't that I wanted to see. It was that someone else wanted to. Apparently, there's a big WWE thing going on in Australia yesterday.
Sounds like average Australian weekend, yeah.
But I was asking what city it happened in, and he couldn't remember. And I'm like, he's like, it's one of the big ones, and I'm like, well, there's like only like 3 cities in Australia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And my answers were Perth, Melbourne, and Brisbane.
Okay. I mean, it was probably Sydney, so
yeah,
you know,
I forgot Sydney existed.
Swing and a miss.
I forgot Sydney existed, which is what he corrected me with.
Yeah. That's all right. We try to forget that Sydney exists here.
I think it was probably 2 separated flying things here.
Yeah, who cares?
I think that was pretty significantly better.
Canberra's not a real city. Canberra's kind of a made-up place. I worked in Canberra for a little while. Pretty depressing. Yeah, exactly. You are an honorary Melbourneian for recognizing that Sydney doesn't exist.
That's a good draw.
Did I roll this for an unrestrained sword?
Yes.
I've been kind of flying without a plan.
I mean, the plan was to make chat forget that you have to play Unrestrained this game.
How's that been going?
And it would have been very. Well, we distracted them with milk talk. Like honestly,
We did spend a lot of time talking about milk.
do they get house lizards? I saw something this morning about they have tiny fish that will devour the flesh off of your feet.
What? That's not an Australian. I mean, we have it, yeah, but that's not an Australian thing.
It is in Australia. Some poor teen just got like their feet devoured because he put his feet in a shallow pool of ocean water.
There was this I don't know if it was a TikTok or like an Instagram reel or something, but there was this clip going around of a tourist in Australia, and they picked up this really like cute little octopus from like a rock pool, and they were like handling it in their hands and like, look how cute this is, look how cute this is. Yeah, one of the deadliest things you can handle in the whole world. Absolutely. If it had stung them, death. Just straight up death. So that was a fun thing to.
Yeah, we should be aggressively rolling on 4 for Unrestrained, shouldn't we?
Oh, we can do that next time. Blue-ringed octopus. Kenshu's got it. Yes. Very what a terrifying thing to see someone doing.
Sorry, I'm getting all these like side stories in. But I played against a tiger yesterday who had like on like this round, like round actually even earlier, it was like round 9 or something. He had like 3 shuttles and vigorous, right? And 0 penetrate. He had penetrate, it was just at the back of his board after all the shuttles and vigorous.
Right. Classic.
As one does.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make a unrestrained board at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, you have 1.
I have 2 ones.
Now you
and
have
a
2.
2. Can break through now.
Break through now?
Do I need more 2s?
You can roll the cloud to answer them, right? 0.
What am I making into?
Alright, sure. Whatever, breakthrough, I guess.
It's like this. Or something?
Yeah, go ham.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe get to keep 1?
You get to keep the flying fang or the sword defense? Sure, whatever, this is fine. You have to go semi-quick though, probably? I never even paid attention to what the shop was because I was dying from milk.
I kind of can't remember. Well, you drink so much of it over there, so it doesn't surprise me.
I don't drink that much of it, I live off of soda.
Where the fuck did this come from? I should have kept that moonshade.
Oh, we probably should have also picked the pack of exchange absorb because we ate a lot of cards. Oh, you just got moonshade anyways.
You're right, I should have. This board probably doesn't need this much stuff going on.
This much 1? You can probably combine the ones. Maybe you can't.
I probably can't, now that I look at it more, but that's fine. This is like a 8 hit, probably. It's pretty rude that this one doesn't chase. Alright. Found that moonshade that I absorbed. This character probably doesn't drink enough milk. Alright, kill him. You know, that was a lot better than I expected it to be. I don't know, maybe my expectations are too low. That was a lot better than I expected. Alright, time to find...
You know, if we played the separated ones instead of listening to me, we actually win that.
I mean, I wasn't going to hold you to it, but now that you mention it. I have a brush, I have a surge.
Isn't it defense over rhythm?
Oh yeah, I have cheat. Hell yeah. Just roll some random cards. None of these are unrestrained. None of these are unrestrained. Hilda Lily is not unrestrained. That's not unrestrained. For all the contemplate, I suppose. Who needs it? Wonderful Strokes. That is a wonderful card.
To clarify, Periapsis, all of the stuff that America has that is... you probably need that Sword Intent.
Do I? Let me just play like this.
I don't think you have the damage, but sure.
Then I just want to play Unrestrained Swords. Isn't that the dream?
If you're doing this, you probably just cut the Sword Intent Surge instead of the Sword Defense, right?
Like this, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Periapsis, most of the stuff that's like deadly in America, like there's a lot of that stuff, but it's like super out of the way. Like we have dominated the landscape. We have no wildlife anywhere near where people live basically at this point.
What's the worst thing we encounter daily? I mean, it's mostly just like bugs and stuff, which I know is enough
And other people.
for you. And other people. Chainsaw doesn't do that, no. There was maybe a time when it did. This person has not once circled the correct card. I don't mean to put them on blast. They have circled...
You mean on impact?
A peach... I don't want to put them on impact. They've sacked a Forest Guard and a Peach Blossom Seal so far against me. Alright. None of these are unrestrained. It's a Dragon Room.
It's a good Dragon Room. It's better than Flying Brush.
But it could also be a Flying Brush. This is full chase.
It is.
We're not Yangtze, we've got to make do with what we can get. I have more exchanges in the shop, I should probably use those.
Yeah, probably before you kick stuff, but it's fine.
Probably
one to keep the Sword and Thin Surge, Sword Defense for like when we have to first cycle some enemies. Is anyone musician? Is it Stun Whitehair?
It is...
It's Stun Whitehair, so we have to first cycle.
Unlucky.
No, this is full chase. This is very full chase.
Thanks to the power of Flying Brush. Assuming these Dragon Rooms actually connect, which...
They will.
1, 2, 3... Hopefully this Whistle will penetrate. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6... We're much slower than him. That's unfortunate. I could put this... Yeah. Clear. Unrestrained Sword, Clear Heart doesn't chase. They wouldn't want it to be too good. Maybe we kill him? I think it's impossible to figure out how much damage this board does. Though I suspect the answer is probably not that much. We have played 2 Unrestrained Swords. That feels like we need to play more.
Now you've played 3. Now you've played 4.
Look at me go. I'm a genius. This game's easy.
You also find Australians in Australia, though. That's pretty scary, right?
You know, you work with what you get. 2 or Dragon Room? Probably 2, right?
2, definitely.
We're not here to play Dragon Rooms. Step lightly. I'm glad we didn't take the Cloud Sword, because otherwise we'd be playing this great Cloud Sword board.
Every Cloud Sword board's a great Cloud Sword board. Correct yourself. Check yourself.
I want this Unrestrained Sword in. It makes us not able to chase anymore, but maybe we can solve that some other way.
You definitely don't want to play the Unrestrained Clear Heart right before the Unrestrained, right?
I want it to be like here, right? Before the big one. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like I want this to be like a non-attack. Right, that's what you're saying.
We could Dragon Roam after the Unrestrained Clear Heart. But then that eats the Sword Intent as well.
I mean, this is fine. What's wrong with this?
I want another 1 on the board. I want a first cycle. You can't play the second Dragon Realm right now, anyways. It gets blocked. Well, don't you just put a 1 before the other 2? This is fine too.
Just running out of time. I'm just gonna do this. This Dragon Room's gonna be awkward. Yeah.
I hate his animation for entering another person's battlefield. I think is the stupidest looking thing in the world.
Honestly, it hasn't even registered with me what's going on, but I will check it out the next battle we do.
The sword just like appears under his feet and he just like Mary Poppins off the screen, but like without any animation to him, he just kind of like ascends.
I see.
It looks so stupid.
Alright, do we win this fight?
I'm gonna guess no, because we're playing Unrestrained.
This turn is gonna be bad. And this next turn is also gonna be bad. But other than that, looks pretty good. Got him down to 50 HP. Finish touching a million Sword Intent Surges. So I roll Dharma. And I probably roll Quen. Then everything else is good. I still have this thing in the shop, I forgot to...
I was excited to make you play Bonfire. I was not excited to make you play this. I think Unrestrained is so boring.
Somehow we are top 3. I feel like I've not been...
I mean, you're super high rolled.
This is super high roll. This seems terrible.
You have found like 17 copies of Moonshade, 2 Dragon Realms, 2 or 3 Rule Skies, 2 2s, 3 1s, a 0. Do you know how many times I get to this point and I'm still on a single copy of 1 and nothing else?
How do we deal with this? Yeah, we definitely need 1s. I could Finishing Touch to make our board slimmer. It's like 1.
You're chasing the chase here.
Yeah, I know. Also,
Not sure if you realize that.
Pick that up. I want more Unrestrained Swords. I have no idea what this board is supposed to look like at this point. Just clicking buttons. Drop Moonshade.
Don't you need Moonshade to scale against this?
Well, presumably we're killing him with 1s.
That's presuming that you're killing him.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair to do.
I know it's wrong to combine these, but I'm looking to get out of here. Alright, done. Easy.
Eat it all go first?
I can't win Scale War? Maybe. Yeah, I should eat more cards.
Probably should have eaten it all to go first.
Yeah, I agree. I like that doesn't chase on first cycle. I don't know why I have a Max Dragon Room here, but I'm glad we do. Alright. He's slowish.
I think we actually have a line that wins this, and it's not this line.
We probably have a line. I have no idea what it is, though.
I think it's like finishing brush instead of the unrestrained 2. Just so we're actually full chasing.
I think that's still too slow. Either way, doesn't quite get there.
Or we have a first cycle kill. We might have a first cycle, which is what I actually want to try and do.
Like the sword intent